Nebraska's trusted news source. This is Channel 8 Eyewitness News at 5.
Tonight, information for Southeast Community College students regarding the COVID vaccine.
Also, if you're heading to the Garth Brooks concert, we have the details you need to know.
But first, big news for the Nebraska healthcare system. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us.
It's a busy news day with a lot of developing information connected to COVID.
We first brought you the breaking news this morning about the Nebraska healthcare system now requiring employees to be vaccinated.
Health officials from 8 prominent Nebraska hospitals estimate that between 80 to 90% of their staff have been vaccinated against COVID-19. In a few short months, vaccinations will be required for all health care employees.
This group has been united in saying it's time that we move forward.
When it comes down to it, we're ultimately responsible for the safety of our patients.
For CHI Health, this is a condition of employment. It is required of everyone who works here.
Will exemptions be granted? And what are the consequences if an employee were to decline a vaccine? At this early stage of the mandate, hospital leaders were not able to provide much detail.
Each institution is going to develop their internal policies on how to look at exemptions and then what the consequences might be for that. I think some of those policies are yet to be determined.
We will take each case on a case-by-case basis and address the merits of each individual request.
Some hospitals, including Bryan Health, say they polled their unvaccinated employees to learn why they had not been vaccinated.
Some of these were just concerns with vaccine safety, personal preferences, concerns for untoward effects or reactions. So a variety of different reasons why.
Doctors say the impact of the Delta variant across the country and here in Nebraska was a big factor in this decision.
Employees are increasingly calling in sick, and we're all seeing that ourselves. We've had a marked increase. We have to have our employees at work.
We don't have great treatment options for this virus. We do have great prevention that's been developed, and we need to utilize that in the full extent.
Reporting in Lincoln, Yosef Nasser with Nebraska's trusted news source.
Health officials confirm there is a hard deadline for hospital leaders and staff to be vaccinated. While specific dates vary, all will be required to be fully vaccinated by November 1st.
You can read the full news release on this on our website, klkntv.com, and also see the list of impacted medical centers.
Also, coming up tonight on the news at 6 o'clock, we keep hearing pediatric cases are going up, but does that hold true here in Nebraska? We asked the tough questions today. We're going to tell you what the experts said. Again, that's tonight on Channel 8 Eyewitness News at 6 o'clock.
And speaking of vaccines, Southeast Community College isn't going to require them for students.
But there are incentives for those who are vaccinated. The fall semester starts there August 23rd. Any student who gets vaccinated at a university-held clinic gets a $20 gift card to use on campus. Students can also upload a copy of their vaccine card for a chance to win $500 and several other prizes. Unvaccinated students are encouraged but not required to wear masks. Well, any minute now, the FDA could authorize COVID booster shots for the immunocompromised.
This as the nation desperately tries to get the Delta variant under control. ABC's Rena Roy updates us on the COVID surge.
A big step in the fight against COVID-19. The FDA expected to authorize booster shots for emergency use in the immunocompromised, about 3% of Americans.
An additional dose could help increase protection for these individuals, which is especially important as the Delta variant spreads.
Next, the CDC will have to give the official green light, which could come as early as Friday. California is the first state to require all teachers and school staff to be vaccinated ahead of the new school year or face regular testing, with experts warning about a surge in hospitalizations among children.
Parents are extremely stressed now. They're worried about their child's safety. You can't assume that you're going back to, the status quo and business as usual in school. It's not that kind of year.
The nation's largest teachers union supporting the state's decision, calling for similar protocols elsewhere. San Francisco will require proof of full vaccination for most indoor activities, the first U.S. city to do so. 15-year-old Paulina Velasquez of Florida spent weeks on a ventilator in a medically induced coma. She wasn't vaccinated, but she's now urging others to get their shots.
Very important. I don't want nobody to go through what I went through.
More than 75,000 people are fighting the virus in hospitals coast to coast. Doctors in Florida say patients are younger, getting sick at a more rapid rate, and staying on ventilators longer.
In the past week, Florida has had more COVID cases than all 30 states with the lowest case rates combined.
And the CDC is urging pregnant and breastfeeding women to get vaccinated, saying new data shows no increased risks. And some good news, the White House says states with high case rates like Louisiana, Alabama, and Mississippi are seeing vaccinations go up. Rena Roy, ABC News, New York.
Back here locally in other news, businesses in downtown Lincoln are expecting increased traffic this weekend for the Garth Brooks concert.
A lot of stores and restaurants have struggled during the pandemic, of course, but the concert is bringing brighter days. Even Garth is excited.
Lincoln, Nebraska, get ready because we're coming up there. And I cannot wait to step on the stage in Lincoln. There is something about playing the college stadiums that just feel a little more like college football. It's fun, and college football is coming. People, summer's just about over. I can't believe that. It's going to be starting turning cool. College football is on its way here.
Is there ever a day he's not excited? He always seems pumped, doesn't he?
He's Garth Brooks.
Well, speaking of the Garth concert, we're going to help you navigate those busy downtown streets.
Channel 8's Jael Pembrick walks you through a crowd of 90,000 people.
Extra parking, more shuttles, and routes are on deck as Lincoln Transportation and Utilities prepares for the inflow of fans coming to see Garth Brooks.
We also want to ease travel and traffic as much as possible. About 90,000 people are expected to attend the Garth Brooks concert, with a large portion of attendees coming from out of town. That's an extra 24,000 vehicles in our city.
As events happening this weekend line up with many construction sites around the Lincoln area, Elliott says arriving early can help you avoid closures and traffic delays. Lincoln police are also preparing to direct and control traffic like they do for Husker game days.
We've been working with LPD on a weekly basis, and they're going to essentially work downtown just like they do on a Husker game day, 9th Street, 10th Street.
For visitors, LTU has outlined 3 priority routes for drivers to use when driving into Lincoln from Interstate 80 to avoid as much construction and as many closures as possible.
The city's top priority route into Lincoln from Interstate 80 is to take the Highway 77 Beatrice exit 397 south. This will take you to Rosa Parks Way, exit east, and then south to 10th Street, where you can easily head downtown.
One route is to take Highway 77 from southeast Lincoln and take the Rosa Parks Way, exit east, and follow South 10th Street into downtown. Another is taking I-80 Cornhusker Highway from East Lincoln. Take exit 409, follow Cornhusker Highway, and turn south on State Fair Park Drive and continue west on Salt Creek Roadway. For Lincoln residents, LTU says traveling downtown from the north, you should follow Antelope Valley Parkway to Salt Creek Roadway. Drivers from the south should follow Normal Boulevard, Capitol Parkway to N Street downtown.
It's an extremely exciting weekend, from the graduations to Zoo Fest to Lincoln on the Streets to Garth Brooks and the Farmers Market. It is going to be an extremely busy weekend, but we are prepared and ready to handle it all.
Reporting in Lincoln, Jael Pembrick for Nebraska's trusted news source.
Now, if you want to avoid all of that traffic, you can always catch a shuttle bus.
Yeah, there are several locations. We have a list on our website, klkntv.com, under the links we mentioned, link, and on our app as well. Now to our poll of the day. We want to know if you are taking part in the Garth Brooks festivities this weekend. Are you going to the concert? I am. 34% say yes, not going, but plan to be downtown is 2%. Other plans looks like about 13%, and I am avoiding the crowds at 51%. So more than half are going to be staying away, but you can still cast your opinion. Vote right now on our website, klkntv.com, and we'll have updates in our later newscasts.
All right, let's get the latest on your weather with Chief Meteorologist John Dissauer. And you looking for storms tonight?
There is some potential for some thunderstorms. I don't write it down in stone by any means, but there is the potential for some of that, especially south of Lincoln later on tonight, as many of us will be sleeping. Temperature-wise around the area, we're sitting in the upper 80s to near 90 degrees in a few spots. We did make it up to 91 officially today in Lincoln. Today will go into the books 5 degrees above normal, And hey, we finally made it back above normal for the month. We're now running right at 5 degrees surplus in temperatures this month. Dew point is still out there. It's still humid, especially to the south, closer to a cold front that's now sitting into northern Kansas and Missouri. There is some dry air coming our way. It's just going to take a little while to get here. We'll definitely notice it for tomorrow. Heat index-wise, it's feeling like it's near 100 degrees in Beatrice. It's 96 is what it feels like in Hebron and 93 in Lincoln, so a few degrees higher. You can see showers and thunderstorms that have developed right along I-70 through Kansas and Missouri, some of those being strong, but there's not much northward progression. We do think there's a chance again for a few thunderstorms later on this evening, which will time out coming up in just a few minutes. Otherwise, for the rest of this evening, 88 degrees at 6, 83 degrees at 8, 77 degrees by 10 o'clock. As I mentioned, most of those thunderstorms, if we do see some, will fall while many of you are sleeping. We'll take a closer look at that and what looks like a very nice Friday coming our way and my Storm Alert Team forecast.
All right, thank you very much, John. Well, there's a push in Washington to lower prescription drug prices.
It's part of President Biden's Build Back Better campaign, and it could save you some money. The president wants Medicare to be able to negotiate prices with drug companies, and he wants penalties for drug companies that raise prices faster than inflation. He's also okay with loosening up the rules to get less expensive drugs from Canada.
This isn't a partisan issue. Alzheimer's, diabetes, cancer. They don't care if you're a Democrat or Republican. This is about whether or not you and your loved ones can afford prescription drugs you need.
These initiatives would potentially work in tandem with an executive order from last month. That's when the president asked government agencies to improve competition, pay, and prices for prescription drugs. All right, we have our continuing coverage of back-to-school season up next.
Yeah, that's right. We're going to show you our own back-to-school pictures, yeah, us as kids. And we're going to show you how to save some money with that back-to-school shopping. That's all coming up right after the break. Continuing our back to school coverage this week, it's of course time to do that back to school shopping, and the National Retail Federation is expecting record spending.
But retailers aren't seeing it yet. They blame concerns about the COVID-19 Delta variant and supply chain issues. CNN's Vanessa Yurkevich reports.
Calculators, colored pencils, graph paper.
These school supplies are being bundled and sent to children in need. But the items here are on most kids' back to school list. And this month is peak shopping season, one expected to break records.
We're expecting record-breaking spending for both back to school and college this year.
Parents are projected to spend $37 billion this year, up $3 billion from last year and the highest in a decade.
A lot of this is centered around families and students expecting classes to take place in person, and they're spending more because of that.
Okay. But not at Neely's in Los Angeles. Owner Gerald Neely is celebrating 50 years in business, but not record-breaking sales.
I just haven't seen it yet.
And according to a new report, 56% of Americans plan to cut back on spending because of COVID, with 64% of consumers saying they're now very concerned about the virus, a 25% jump in the last month.
There's a lot of uncertainty right now. What would normally be our busy time of the year has been sort of busy.
And then there's supply chain slowdowns.
I have an order right now where I can't fulfill it because my supplier doesn't have the product, that hasn't made it here from other countries. So that's money I'm losing.
And at Operation Backpack in New York City, they're short on backpacks.
This year, we need 15,000, and we're short like upwards of 3,000.
These backpacks filled with supplies are going to New York City's most vulnerable, children living in shelters.
A pre-K backpack is like $45. A high school backpack can cost $150 or more. People who are struggling cannot afford that.
Federal aid has helped offset some of the pandemic's economic pain. About half of back-to-school shoppers are using stimulus checks or the child tax credit to pay for school supplies. But for many families, it's still not enough.
The fact that the students in our shelters will have one less thing to worry about. Where are they going to get their school supplies? That's all we want, is to alleviate that stress, alleviate that burden, so they can just be happy to go to school.
All right. Hey, check out these kids. Who are they? This is Megan and me. This is our back to school pictures. Well, for me, many, many years ago.
What year is that? Do you remember? What grade you were going into?
I think that was like first grade, first or second grade. Yours?
Mine's kindergarten.
Aren't you cute?
Aw,
Doggone
thanks.
it. Well, now that you've seen ours, we want you to share yours with us.
Yeah, share your back to school pictures right through our Channel 8 app or on our website, and we'll showcase some of those throughout the next few weeks.
That's right. Thanks to Christy Cash for already sharing some pictures with us. Adeline is going into her first day of kindergarten.
Mason is going into 8th grade, and then we have Connor, who is going into 3rd grade today. Hope you all had a great first day of school, and please, folks, keep those pictures coming.
Also, thanks to Catherine Katz for sending in this photo of Blakely, Logan, and Luke. They're going into 1st, 3rd, and 5th grades. She said, quote, "It's a great day to be an Orangeman."
And here's a picture of Audrey and Samantha Zemek, first day of 3rd and 1st grades. They're pictured here with their kittens, Min Min and Blackie. Thanks to Jess for sharing those photos with us. We'd love to see your back to school pictures. Again, just upload those right through the app and we'll be sharing those.
Now, your Storm Alert Team forecast with Chief Meteorologist John Dessauer.
It's been relatively dry lately. We do have a chance for some showers and thunderstorms coming in tonight, which I'll get to in just a moment. But we've got the new drought monitor that has been issued for the country, and this does include areas of southeast Nebraska. Now, being classified as severe drought. This area has increased by 30% statewide. Or I should say the moderate areas increased 30%. The severe area has increased 48%. And the abnormally dry, the areas in yellow, has increased by 9% compared to last week. So you can see we are needing some rain. Even portions, far northern portions of the state now are classified as extreme drought. So we're starting to see those dry conditions take hold and start to impact conditions across the area. We've got a cold front that is just to the south of the area. That's where showers and thunderstorms have developed. And that's where most of them will be as we go through the evening. Now later on tonight, there does appear there may be just enough instability a few thousand feet above the ground that would allow for thunderstorms to develop around here. But what's happening is that cold front has passed through. It is drawing all the moisture out, meaning in the form of humidity at the low levels of the atmosphere. It's dew point of 68 right now in Lincoln. Head out towards North Platte. It feels much more comfortable where the dew points in the lower 50s, even dew points into the 40s into South Dakota. And you can see the dew points over the last 24 hours dropping for much of the area. Has increased just a little bit in Lincoln compared to yesterday at this time. But as we go through the overnight hours, we're starting at 10 o'clock. We'll notice these continuing to drop as we go through the day tomorrow. Dew points likely falling back into the 50s by afternoon. And still Saturday feeling pretty comfortable. We will notice the humidity gradually increasing. I think you'll notice it more so by Monday, and Tuesday and Wednesday next week look to be very humid, if not muggly once again. Now, Stormcast will show you this evening things are relatively quiet across the area, but there will be the potential again for a few showers and thunderstorms, I think mainly south of Lincoln. By midnight, things are quiet, but it's after midnight we'll start to see some of these showers developing right along Highway 136, for instance, from Hebron to Fairbury to Beatrice. And by 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, rain is out of here. How much rain are we talking about? Not a whole lot, maybe a quarter of an inch in Beatrice. If you get caught underneath a thunderstorm, it could produce a heavy downpour for a brief period of time, maybe up over a half inch down towards Hebron. But again, I think it's going to be very widely scattered. I think you'll consider yourself lucky if you do see some of that rain. Otherwise, temperatures today just a little bit cooler than yesterday. We're sitting at 89 degrees right now in Lincoln. We've made a high of 91 this afternoon. It's 89 degrees in Beatrice, 89 degrees in Hebron, a little cool up towards Central City, Aurora, York, and Columbus, where it's currently 84 degrees. And again, the dew points are getting a little better out there. It's still humid, don't get me wrong, just not as bad as it's been recently, where we've had dew points in the lower, middle, and even upper 70s. So heat indices feels a little bit warmer down towards Beatrice, where there is slightly higher humidity. It feels like it's 97 degrees in Hebron, feels like 93 in Lincoln, but as you go further to the north, only feels like the actual air temperature in Columbus, so feeling much more comfortable up that way. For the rest of this evening, we'll see our temperatures dropping down eventually into the 60s. In fact, by tomorrow morning, lows dropping in the low to mid 60s. It's going to stay humid for a while tonight. Now, if you get up 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, you could likely go ahead and open the windows up and you're not going to get all that moisture coming in from the humidity. But I think tomorrow is going to feel much better. In fact, as we go through the day tomorrow, we'll see mostly sunny skies. Temperatures rebounding back up only into the 80s by afternoon. High temperatures getting up into the mid 80s. 7-day forecast to 85 degrees on Saturday, 86 degrees on Sunday. And I'm not sure what just happened to my graphics there. I just skipped right past my 7-day forecast. Very interesting. But I can tell you, though, we are going to see temperatures slowly warming up as we go through the weekend, of temperatures into the 80s coming our way for Saturday and Sunday. Still watching for the potential for a few thunderstorms coming our way late Saturday night into Sunday morning.
All right. Thank you, John. Talk to you later. Breaking news right now from the Lincoln-Lancaster County Health Department.
Yes, there are 3 more COVID deaths to tell you about tonight. This information just coming into our newsroom. 3 men in their 70s, 80s, and 90s who were all hospitalized. One of the individuals was vaccinated, 1 was unvaccinated and 2 were vaccinated. So we will continue to keep you updated. That does bring our total number of deaths to 251 here in the Lincoln and Lancaster County area.
We'll be right back. In the movie Field of Dreams, there was a quote of this field, this game, it's part of our past. It reminds us of all that once was good and could be again.
And
Yankees taking the field. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you all for joining us. That's all the time we have.
With the Channel 8 Eyewitness News mobile app, you'll be the first to know. Get alerts about breaking news and weather, all in the palm of your hand.
Close.